town in Brazil, a woman recorded a peculiar incident that occurred inside her home. She claimed that kitchen utensils and other objects occasionally moved on their own, particularly when her mother was present. Intrigued by this phenomenon, she decided to capture it on video. To her astonishment, the utensils in the kitchen appeared to move independently in the footage.
Aí, gente, ó, chamei o Júnior pro Júnior. Olha aí, ó, olha aí. Ô, Júnior, vamos lá ver, ó. Todo mundo diz que tem. Olha aí, ó. Olha aí. Tem gente puxando lá atrás, não tem ninguém, gente. Não tem ninguém aqui, não tem, ó. Não tem. Não tem. Não tem ninguém aqui, gente. Mãe, tá tudo se mexendo lá dentro da cozinha de novo. É só a mãe vir com nós que isso acontece. Outra vez só eu e o Júnior, nada aconteceu.
The video has gone viral online, sparking a debate among viewers. Some believe it might be something unseen, while others suggest that it could be due to editing, wind, or something that people initially overlook. What do you think truly happened in the video? Loki, a man, noticed that whenever he returned home from work, he found objects moved out of place and scattered on the floor. Initially, he suspected his cat was responsible, but after the incident occurred multiple times, he decided to install a security camera to investigate further. The footage captured that night left Loki utterly terrified. The lamp flickered on its own, and then the doll began moving on its own. If you look closely, you can see the cat staring into the corner of the room as if it was observing something. After watching the footage, Loki realized that his cat was never the cause, contrary to his belief. He now believes that his house is haunted. What do you think? The following video, posted on Reddit, was captured from a truck's dashboard camera after a terrifying accident. One night, a man was driving his truck with a friend on an Alabama highway. Everything seemed normal until an extremely horrifying event occurred. Let's review the footage. A little girl in a white dress suddenly appeared on the road. The driver tried to avoid her but failed. He called the police and an ambulance, assuming he had hit her. The officers searched the area, but found no one. They were horrified when they saw the video. Locals in Alabama believe this highway is cursed and haunted due to numerous mysterious accidents that occur there for unknown reasons. Many believe that the girl involved in one of these accidents was not human at all. What are your thoughts on this? Around 10 p.m., a security camera inside a house in the United States captured something terrifying and difficult to comprehend. In the footage, two sisters can be seen entering the house. They leave the front door open because their third sister is still outside in the car. However, before they entered, the security camera captured something terrifying. Let's watch the footage. One of the girls later explains that the security camera was installed because the house had been robbed just a week earlier. However, the camera captured something far more terrifying than a thief. Behind the door, a strange, dark figure suddenly appeared and then quickly vanished. What makes this even more chilling is that when the door was fully closed, there was clearly no one standing behind it. This next clip shows a worker who was busy with his daily tasks when he heard strange noises nearby. When he looked, he couldn't believe what he was seeing.
Quiero que chequen algo en esa tarima de ahí. Eso. Y chequen, estoy yo solo. No hay nadie aquí. Ni de este lado, ni para acá. Vean, nada. El puto almacén vacío, está su pinche madre.
A shadow moved in the area, leaving the man completely shocked since there was no one else around. Unsure of what he was seeing, he decided to record it. Later, he shared the video, leaving viewers confused and spooked. The footage you see on the screen is from the TikTok account of a woman who is convinced that something is amiss in her attic. In the 3 years she's lived in her house, she's only gone up there twice. One day she decided to give her viewers a quick tour of the attic. And that's when something strange happened.
So I have this little room up in my attic, and I want to show you guys what I found in here. But first, look at this. I've been up here 2 times. I've lived in this house for 3 years, and I've been here. This will be my 2nd time. And I started doing some picking up, but that's my house down there. And this is, so if you close the door, look how tiny it is. But look at the doorknob. It's literally a foot away from the ground. Look at that. Isn't that weird? Okay, so anyways, let me just open that up real quick. I found this little guy up here. He has like a little thing to put batteries, which I'm going to try and see if it works. That'll be so cool, but it's so old and dusty. And I found him back here in this hole. I covered it back up because it was a little scary, but it's full of things. Oh, what? What was that?
While exploring, she stumbled upon a small opening at the back of the house where she discovered old toys. As she continued to show the space and pointed the camera toward the wall, she suddenly froze mid-sentence. If you look closely, you can see a head emerging from a small opening. According to the woman, she was supposed to be completely alone in the house at the time. After the video was uploaded, viewers began pointing out something even more disturbing. Many recognize the attic as what's historically referred to as a disappointment room, spaces built to isolate disabled family members hidden away from the rest of the household. Once viewers noticed the figure at the end of the clip, curiosity grew rapidly, and she decided to record another update.
Alright guys, real quick, this is the hole that leads up to the attic, that leads to the room that goes this way. So once you go up to the attic, the door is right here, and then the big room is here. And I don't have a drop down, so I've been using this 6-foot ladder to go up there. And I have to climb my way up the last half because I don't have a long enough ladder. But the intention was to go up there to put these things and use that as a closet upstairs. But anywho, let me show you that there's no holes on the ceilings real quick. So that's one. This is a room. And there's no holes up there. Just this big hole that leads up to the attic. And then the living room. There's no holes. Okay. There's a room. There's a hole there, but that's a vent. So, I mean, it's You can't really see what was seen on the previous video. Plus, I was by myself. There was nobody in here. There was nobody walking around. This is the closet. And then there's one more. Let me show you guys. This is another room. Again, no holes in the ceilings. Another vent. But no like visible holes that you could see through. And then the closet, no holes. But there is a weird little door again. I don't know what's up with the weird little doors. That one's sealed. You can't open it. It's sealed. I was gonna just update you guys once I was finished, but I wanted to show you while I was grabbing my vacuum from downstairs. I noticed this little latch. And I know a lot of you guys in the comments were saying that this might have been a disappointment room, and I'm slowly starting to believe that it might have been. There's also the electrical outlet, or the little on and off switch for the electricity. For all the lights that are in here are powered on from the outside, as well as I think that they might have locked the door from the outside using this little thing with a lock. So yeah, it's a little sad actually, but.
In the subsequent videos, she showcases every room in the house. Notably, there are no ceiling holes, crawl spaces, or visible access points that could explain the earlier recordings. Some viewers speculated that someone or something might be residing in the attic. Others pointed out that all the signs suggest that the space may have once been used as a disappointment room. Many paranormal researchers believe that locations associated with isolation, neglect, and emotional suffering can retain lingering impressions. Viewers are now urging her to place a camera inside the attic. Until she posts another update, the case remains an enigma. So what are your thoughts? Is this a hidden room with a disturbing past, or someone living where they shouldn't be? Share your insights in the comments below. Alan swore he heard a sharp glass ding, the kind of sound you'd hear when two glasses lightly tapped together in a toast. However, he was completely alone. Thinking it might have been his imagination, he starts filming. Anyway, half jokingly, half nervously, he calls out, asking if whatever was there was responsible.
I just heard, I swear I heard this glass go ting. You know, like that noise. Even the cat's coming over to investigate. Yeah, I know some weird shit's happening, innit, kitty? There's the weird mask. Some you out, kitty? Huh? I swear it was that glass. Weird African mask, is it you? Could be the African mask. Brought some voodoo magic. What? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm running over here and that couldn't. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh. That is so weird. I am freaking out. Oh, shit.
A few seconds pass in total silence. Then, without warning, the kitchen tap suddenly turns on at full blast. Alan yells in shock and rushes to shut it off. His cat backs away. Alan stumbles backward into the far corner of the room, breathing heavily, clutching the camera like it's the only thing keeping him grounded. After that, nothing else moves. No more sounds, no water, no glass. But it's the timing that makes this disturbing. The sound, the question, the mask, and then the tap turning on immediately after he called it out. Alan later said he never slept in that room again, convinced that whatever caused it didn't like being called out. On November 28, 2025, a man named Yoel had a disturbing experience after purchasing an unusual toy from an old marketplace. Shortly after bringing it home, inexplicable paranormal activity began to manifest. One night, around 3 a.m., he was jolted awake by loud, unnatural noises. Instinctively, he grabbed his phone and started recording the events unfolding before him.
Raza, son las 3 de la mañana, se siguen escuchando muchos ruidos allá afuera. Me quieren abrir la puerta, Raza. ¿Qué está pasando? Ay, Dios mío. Ay, Dios mío, líbrame del mal. Desde que compré ese espejo, Raza. Ay.
Suddenly, a table slides violently across the room, forcing him to retreat back into his bedroom in fear. As he tries to process what just happened, he begins hearing strange sounds coming from beneath his bed, low and unsettling.
Ay. Ay. Raza. Ay.
And then he manages to record this.
Se escucha que están rasguñando abajo de la cama. No hay nadie, Raza, a la madre. ¿Qué rollo? ¿Qué está pasando?
What appears to be a human-like arm stretches out from under the bed, but when he checks the area, there's no one there. A few nights later, around 1 a.m., the light inside the room switches on by itself, and that's when he notices it.
Es la 1 de la mañana, acaban de prender la luz de la sala. Desde que compré ese espejo están pasando todas las cosas raras. A la madre. ¿Qué fue eso? Eso se está saliendo de control ya.
A dark shadow figure slowly peers out from behind the corner, silently staring at him before vanishing as he moves closer. There are no signs of anyone hiding nearby. No footsteps, no explanation. Perhaps this is a warning about bringing cursed or demonic objects into the home. Hopefully more updates will surface soon, because whatever this haunting presence is, it doesn't seem finished yet. This next clip is short. It was uploaded on a YouTube account you see on screen. What's strange is it's the only video on the account. No long description, no backstory, just a simple title saying, Will's dorm is haunted.
Alright guys, it's about 1 o'clock. This has been happening every night. About this time we hear a noise. Not really sure what it is, but it's starting to freak us out. See if we can maybe get it on film. You hear that?
What is that?
Oh, God, that was a noise.
Let me look over here. I don't hear it anymore. James closet. I think it stopped. Oh my God!
In the video, the man mentioned that this strange occurrence happens every single night at the same exact time as usual. They hear a peculiar noise coming from one of the rooms. When they investigate, an unseen force throws objects around, leaving them terrified. What makes this even more unsettling is that several viewers claim to have either lived in that dorm or visited it. Many of them have experienced similar incidents. So, what are your thoughts? Is this dorm truly haunted? Share your opinions in the comments. These next clips come from a TikTok account you've seen on the screen. This guy ordered a mystery box online, and inside he found a strange doll. Ever since that day, he's been experiencing unsettling activity inside his home. This time, someone in his comments suggested he try using a Ouija board to see if anything would respond. He decided to give it a try, and here's what he captured.
So someone suggested I try using one of these boards to try and see if it'll say anything. I'm not going to touch the little plastic piece because obviously then it would look weird if it moved. So I'm just going to ask it questions and see if it moves the thing at all. Do you have a name? What is your name? You have to move the little plastic piece to reveal letters and spell something. It just moved. All right, I'm done. I'm not doing it.
Initially, everything appears normal. However, as he begins asking more questions, the planchette, the plastic piece used to spell out messages, starts moving completely on its own. Without hesitation, he ends the session immediately. But that wouldn't be the only thing he captured.
It's knocking again. Can you please stop? I really want to sleep. What do you want? Can you answer me? What is it that you want? Please stop.
A chilling voice can be clearly heard whispering, "Leave." What's more disturbing is that he didn't hear it at the time. Many of our viewers were skeptical when we showed his first video. But after seeing this, what do you think? Is this all real? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. The following videos were uploaded to Reddit by the user you see on the screen. He's been sharing security camera recordings from inside his home, footage that seems to capture some very unsettling activity. Take a look. The TV remote moved on its own, and the television suddenly turned on by itself. But that's not all. Throughout the video, a strange, black, shadowy figure could be seen moving around the room, and towards the end, something invisible seemed to sit down on the sofa, leaving a visible impression before standing up again. On another day, his kitchen camera captured something even more disturbing. At the start of the video, a dark orb drifts across the screen, then chaos erupts. Spoons are flung across the dining table and a plate shatters as if thrown by unseen hands. Even his pet cat seems to react, looking towards something no one else can see. The cupboard door swings open on its own just moments later. His cat walks in, staring around as if it's observing something moving right in front of it. So, what do you think is happening inside his house? Are these recordings evidence of something paranormal, or could there be another explanation? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Before you leave, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.